Hello, I'm Lori Decarlo, and I'm a former superintendent who led a school district through the implementation of restorative practices, resulting in complete systemic transformation and really positive outcomes for students that were supported by a community of care. This experience really fueled my passion to help other school leaders learn how to do the same thing in their schools. And so I am proud to share from this experience as I serve on the training team for the Restorative Justice Practices Leadership Institute that's being hosted this January at the Center for Restorative Justice at the University of San Diego. I hope you'll be able to come and join us.
Hello, I am Marisol Quevedo Rerucha. I am the mother to Camerina, Emilia, and Sofia. I am the daughter to Irma Navran. I am the grandmother to Isabela Luna, Cynthia Eliana, Lorenzo Martin. I am the granddaughter to Carmen Rodriguez Castro, Alejandro Castro, Carmen Bedoya Quevedo, and Francisco Quevedo. I am also the wife to Daniel Rerucha. I am the author of Beyond the Surface of Restorative Practices, Building a Culture of Equity, Connection, and Healing.
Hello and greetings from San Diego. My name is Anthony Ceja, and I am one of the trainers for the Restorative Justice Leadership Institute. I'm very fortunate to have served as a restorative justice practices trainer and coach for over 11,000 educators, including educational leaders in schools and districts, and leaders in higher education and service agencies. I'm in my 25th year of educational leadership services in San Diego County.
The Restorative Justice Practices Leadership Institute will be very intensive training. On the first day, we'll focus in on what it means to become a restorative leader. And on the second day, we'll look at creating restorative culture and systems and Tier 1 practices. On Wednesday, middle of the week, we'll learn about responding restoratively to harm with Tier 2 and 3 practices. Thursday, we'll focus on systemic implementation, and we'll look closely at the research and policies that support restorative practices in schools. Friday, we'll end with what we call a nuts and bolts and lessons learned session, where you'll hear from experienced school administrators who have successfully implemented restorative justice practices in their schools. The design of the Institute is quite unique because it integrates 3 types of learning: experiential learning, more traditional scholarly type of learning, and technical training, more focused on the practical how-tos. Every day, there are 4 90-minute modules, and we will follow what we call the restorative pedagogy or restorative flow through the 90 minutes of learning. This will start with time to connect on the topic in a standing circle, where we share introductory thoughts on the topic for that module. And then a brief period of traditional presentation, PowerPoint type presentation of the new content, and then a time of silent reflection and journaling to digest what was just presented. And then we will circle up and dialogue on the learning that was just occurred. So I think you will find this design to be quite unique, but you will walk away changed both personally and as a restorative leader, because that is one of the main goals of this institute, is to help you embody a new way of being, a new mindset, and a new heart set as a leader.
I made the choice to join the team that is putting together the Leadership Institute. Number one, because they are amazing human beings who are walking this world in such a beautiful, authentic way. And collectively, we believe that that our work is not just what happens in schools. and that restorative practices is not limited to something that you do at work, but it is really who we are and how we walk in this world in our humanity and in our humanness. And so to participate and to help create and build a leadership institute that are centered around the idea of having a restorative heart and restorative mind and building a system around that is something that, as a former classroom teacher, as a former educational leader at both the site and district level, is something that I just think is critical and important. And I think that this work belongs more than just in our schools, but in all organizations that I've had the opportunity to spread the work in both nonprofits and for-profit businesses as well. And so look forward to having you join us at USD's Leadership Institute. Thank you.
For those of you who will be participating in the Restorative Justice Leadership Institute, you can expect to see a powerful impact as it improves the way you communicate with others in your professional as well as your personal relationships. As you implement these leadership practices, you will recognize people around you feeling more valued and appreciated with a stronger engagement in the work that you lead. People you serve will enjoy a sense of feeling safer as they work with you, which we know through research that it improves employee production. As you implement these practices in your schools and organizations, you will enjoy seeing this restorative justice movement grow so that many other colleagues will come forth as restorative leaders to build this work. As more educators embrace this empowering paradigm, you will see data improve, showing students feel safer and more engaged in your schools. One great benefit you will leave with is the relationship with other leaders from your cohort that you can call on for support as you move this great work forward. We really look forward to seeing you at the Leadership Institute. Take care.